there seems to be 3 common areas that we hold ourselves back from being at our best, that hurt us more when we're even under stress. So I want you to feel these a little bit. So I'm going to have you, the first area that we hold ourselves back is around our stress. And I'm going to have you all grab a glass of water off of your table and hold your arm out, please. Even if you can't reach the glass, just anything that has some weight to it, just put your arm out, please. In the way back, everybody have your arm out straight. Okay, so how much do you think my glass of water weighs? Yeah, 28 ounces or so? Yeah, okay. Now, if I have you carry this now for a minute, you're going to start to feel it in your shoulder. If I had you carry it for an hour, you're going to have a big ache in your arm. If I had you carry it for the rest of the day, we might have to call an ambulance. Keep your arms up back there, you guys. I want you to feel this for a minute. Okay. This is just like our stress. The absolute weight doesn't matter. It's how long you carry it for. So think of a conflict you had with someone a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. If you have not worked it through, you cannot carry on long-term as a high performer. Okay, have a drink. Okay, just want you to feel that around our own stress. That's one of the areas we hold ourselves back. Now, I know how hardworking a lot of you are and driven, so I know this kind of answer this question, but I'm going to ask if you could just have a show of hands around how many of you do like to set goals or targets or New Year's resolutions. Just put your hands up, please. Anybody that sets goals and targets, keep your hands up. Whoever sets them. Now keep your hands up if you always achieve them. Do I have anybody? Come on, there's got to be somebody here. Okay, just think about how many people we have in this room here and at home. And you know what? That is the reality. Then less than 8% of us in the human population achieve our goals and New Year's resolutions, okay? So that's our second area that we've got some work to do that we're going to come back to about things for ourselves. Now, the third area. I'll tell you something that I do with the entire world. I divide the whole world up into 2 types of people. You're either an energy giver or an energy taker. So an example would be if I was an energy taker, and let's say I walked into this room in here and say it was really warm in here. If I was an energy taker, the first thing I'd do is I'd start to complain. I'd be like, sucks, a long day, it's hot in here, when's it gonna be over? You know those people that just take the energy out of the room, right? If I was an energy giver and I walked in here and I noticed it was really warm, first thing I'd do, find the thermostat, turn the temperature down, open the doors, crack a joke. I would create energy in the room. Every championship organization I work with spends so much time making sure they have those energy-giving, solution-focused people in the organization. I won't embarrass any of you. I'm now going to give you some behind-the-scenes things to embarrass some people that won back-to-back Olympics with the men's hockey team, how they did it to try to not have those energy-taking people on the team. So in this picture here, this is when Canada was having their tryouts before the Sochi Olympics. This is the men's team, and on day 2, they have to answer questions to media from around the world. So every player is lined up answering questions to media. This picture is a group of the superstars. Further down the row, there was a player that was very upset because he wasn't sitting close to the group of superstars, so he wasn't going to get the same amount of attention. He complained about that out loud, which is like unheard of in a team sport. And that got back to coaches and management, and they thought, okay, let's give him a benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's having a bad day. We'll see how it goes tomorrow when we put him out on the ice. And no, he's not from Saskatchewan, just so you know. So, as you know in hockey, 4 lines. Every guy there, I'm assuming most people, know, if you don't, that's okay. So in hockey, there's 4 lines. Every guy there is used to playing on the top 2 lines. They purposely put this energy taker guy and put him on the 4th line to see how he'd respond. He gets out there, and one of his line mates makes a mistake, and he like rolls his eyes, throws his hands up, slashes his stick, doesn't talk to the guy when they go back to the bench, made the other guy more nervous. He decreased the level of play on that whole line. Coaches took him off the fourth line, moved him up to the first line to see how it would go when he gets up there with the superstars. Well, he makes a mistake, and he does the kind of like this, like it was that guy's fault, slashes his stick, doesn't talk to his line mates on the break in between, and he decreased the whole level of play on that line. Meanwhile, the coaches had taken one of the superstar players, put him on the fourth line. When he goes out there and his line mate makes a mistake, he shows no reaction at all. He just takes a breath, calms himself down, waits till they go back to the bench, and he waits till the guy that made a mistake has time for a drink of water, and then he leans over and he's like, how crazy is it that we've both been in the NHL for like 10 years, yet we've never played together, and here we are trying to pretend that we can read and react off each other and go make an Olympic team. And he like cracked some jokes, relaxed the other guy, they brainstormed, and they went out there and had an incredible tryout. Every guy on that fourth line made the Olympic team, except for our energy taker guy, where literally it was his attitude, not his skill set, that cost him a chance to be on a gold medal winning hockey team.